Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com. So I haven't posted anything on this channel in a while because, you know, the election is over and I haven't gotten complacent. I have still been following along with things. There are some things that I'm trying to find out about and read up on that I will be blogging about. But I just saw a video and I'm having a little discussion back and forth with Barstowmama at the moment about someone else's video. Let me click on here and see what the name of the video is real quick. And you know, this always takes forever when you try to find something, right? I am trying to find this video. It's goodness gracious. Let me see. Can you criticize the president? Okay, it's called Can You Criticize the President? And it is by, here we go, AtlantaSistah. Okay, here on YouTube. I haven't seen AtlantaSistah before. I do watch Barstowmama every now and then. She's trying to kind of controversial, you know, and everything. And I do enjoy watching her videos sometimes. But we get into a discussion right now about if you can criticize Barack Obama. And what I simply wrote, I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to give you a little gist of it. She was saying that, yeah, you can criticize him because of this, that, and the other. He said that his homeowner, I forget what it was, but something about home ownership was going to be his first priority and all this different stuff. And I'm like, man, how long has it been he's been in office? I mean, did I miss something? Has the man been in office more than 2 weeks that he can change something that's been done in 2 weeks? That, you know, it took 8 years to to get in this situation, and suddenly Super Barack Obama can change it in 2 weeks. You know, he said in all of his addresses that, you know, it's going to take a while for things to change. It's going to take all of us getting together and working together and helping each other in order to get where we need to get. You know, I know some people feel like things are crucial and they're happening right now, when if they don't get what they want, it's going to be, you know, hell to pay and all that. But I feel like, wow, the man hasn't even had 100 days in office to get his itinerary going, to get his plans started to be implemented and all that. And I mean, I understand people always want to criticize. I mean, even if you're doing something great, if you're Mother Teresa, you know, people still gonna criticize you about something. They criticize Gandhi, they criticize Martin Luther King. Yeah, they're gonna criticize. There ain't no doubt about that. So, and we actually are a country who has free speech in America, for those people who are watching in other countries, and that's one of the good things. And sometimes it's a bad thing. Because sometimes people say things that you don't want to hear, or they say things that might hurt your feelings or whatever. But that is a part of a democracy. That is a part of free speech. That is a part of what we have here in America. And like I said, it's a double-edged sword. It's good and it's bad. I say that yes, you can criticize anybody. Anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. You know, constructive criticism is better. And what's constructive criticism is not saying, oh, you suck or you don't do this right. Constructive criticism is saying something like, well, yeah, I know you're trying to do this, but maybe if you did it this way, or maybe if you tried this. You know, some people just want to lash out, and they just want to hurt somebody's feelings, or they just want to soothe themselves by putting blame for things on other people. One of the things that were said in this little discussion, this quick discussion, was, you know, well, my mortgage has gone up, you know, from $1,500 to $3,000 basically overnight. You know, it didn't take it years. Well, I read a lot about what the problem was with the whole banker crash and mortgages and all that different stuff, and they were talking about Acorn was the problem, and no, it wasn't. Predatory lending was the problem, and a lot of it was people not reading the fine print of their contract. Now, let's get it together. You signed a contract, and in that contract, it said everything that you needed to know about what was going to happen with your mortgage. Now, if you didn't understand that print, or if you didn't read it, or if you signed it without getting a lawyer to look it over and tell you what everything meant, then that is not the fault of George W. Bush, and it's also not the fault of Obama. That is your fault. So you have to, one, place the blame on yourself. Okay. And then we can move forward from there. Stop blaming other people for your problems. You know, if I sign a contract as a performer and I say I'm going to work for such and such amount of money for such and such a long, and I decide after a while it's not enough money, I have to go back and renegotiate, or I have to find out a way to break that contract. Now, there are always things that could be done. But in a 30-year contract for a mortgage, you have to have a lawyer, and you have to have a good one. You know, yes, there are some things that the government will be able to do, but a lot of it you have to do on your own. Now, the main thing I'm talking about right now is just whether to criticize Obama or not. Yes, I would say hold a lot of your criticism. That's what I would say. Hold, watch, and see. Because, you know, in 100 days, things may have changed quite a bit. And then maybe not. They may be on their way. And then maybe not. But we need to give the man some time. It's going to take some time. And we aren't going to be able to work out all the mess that's been brought on us by the last president, okay, overnight. It's not going to happen. It doesn't happen like that. You know, if Jesus came down, you know, descended to the earth, and maybe it would happen, but he wouldn't have even done it because he didn't do it back in biblical times. When they said, you know, there's all these poor people out there, Jesus said there will be poor with us always. Be happy for what you have, okay? So what we're going to do here in this video is you can have a discussion, because I know it's a big thing and a lot of people want to talk about it, and that's another reason why I'm putting it up here, because I want to hear what you have to say. And there will be more videos on this channel. I promise. There's some things that I'm looking into, and I will be writing about them or blogging about them. I also have one for Obama.blogspot.com, I think. Anyway, I'll put any other links that I have in the description box, and you can check those out. Okay, this is Robert Anton. Peace out. Check me out at robertanton.com. Later.